Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Friday, the 2nd of December. The euro rose yesterday, supported by an improvement in market sentiment after the major central bank's action to resolve the eurozone debt crisis, but the single currency failed to hold on to its gains as a more permanent resolution is expected. A successful bond auction in Spain and France also supported risk appetite, while Spanish, Italian and French government bond yields declined. European Central Bank President Mario Draghi said that a fiscal compact may pave the way for more aggressive actions by the ECB towards a solution to the region's debt problems. He also said that the ECB would not do more unless the Eurozone shows commitment to fiscal union. Attention now shifts to today's speech by German Chancellor Angela Merkel ahead of an important EU summit on December 9th. Against the dollar, the euro jumped as high as 135.20, but later the pair slid to 134.42. Against the Swiss franc, the euro rose sharply on talks that the Swiss National Bank will set negative interest rates after a disappointing gross domestic product figure in the third quarter. The US dollar edged higher during yesterday's US session, supported by encouraging economic data. ISM manufacturing and construction spending data surprised the markets by showing higher than expected figures. Focus now turns to today's non-farm payrolls report, which is expected to show the creation of 122,000 new jobs in November, after October's 80,000 gain. The unemployment rate is expected to remain unchanged at 9%, and versus the Japanese yen, the greenback rose to 77.87 from 77.48. The British pound fell to 156.64 from 157.54 against the dollar after the release of the financial stability report. The report emphasised on the risk that the Eurozone's sovereign debt crisis poses to the UK's financial stability. Looking at commodities, we saw oil prices fall to $98.87 a barrel from $101.15. Gold rose to $1,754.20 an ounce, but later dipped to $1,763.33. Silver rose to $33.41 an ounce, but later it surrendered gains, falling to $32.55. Now let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 134.15 with a preference to enter into long positions at 134.25. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 77.95 with a preference to enter into short positions at 77.95. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 100.87 with a preference to enter into long positions at 100.87. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 156.25 with a preference to enter into long positions at 156.25. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 102.50 with a preference to enter into short positions at 102.50. And looking at commodities, the oil pivot point is 190 with a preference to enter into short positions at 190. The gold pivot point is at 1755 with a preference to enter into short positions at 1755. And the silver pivot point is at 32.45 with a preference to enter into long positions at 32.45. And of course, for up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. And on the calendar today, the market movers are the EU Producer Price Index in November, forecast to gain 0.2%. Canadian unemployment change in November, forecast to rise to 19.1 thousand. US non-farm payrolls in November, forecast to rise to 122,000. And US unemployment rate in November, forecast to remain unchanged at 9%. Now on to equity markets. In Europe, they were negative. The FTSE was down 0.29%, the DAX was down 0.87%, and the CAC was down 0.78%. In the US, they were also negative, with SP 500 down 0.19% and the Dow was down 0.21%. In Asia at the time of writing, they were mixed, and we had the Nikkei up 0.54% and the Hang Seng down 0.25%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma and Joe from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a great weekend.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.